Hello everyone, I'm here today with Ty. We're at Mount Washington Care Center, and today all the employees have to get tested for COVID. So today my question is, since it's a lot of anxiety that goes along with this COVID situation, how do you feel about it now? Like, is your anxiety up more than it was before, or is it about the same, or you just kind of like get it over with?
Honestly, at first it was so high because I'm just thinking like, oh my God, they're gonna tickle my brain with that freaking Q-tip. But after it was all done, it was only 10 seconds, just right here in the nose cavity. So it was good.
Yeah, I teared up a little bit. I teared up a little bit, but it wasn't as bad as I thought.
Not at all.
So how do you feel about them having visitation and them actually having people not actually come in the facility, but either way it's going to be some type of interaction?
Okay. Honestly, I feel like we're not ready for it yet, but these residents haven't seen their family, and I know that there is probably been a detachment since they haven't seen them and it really misses them. So for an hour, one visit per person, I think that would be just fine for them, but just one-on-one.
Is your anxiety any higher due to us getting tested today, or is it about the same?
It's the same, honestly, at this point. I'm just going to do it and see what happens at this point.
Is your anxiety level any higher due to us getting tested as far as the COVID situation, or is it around the same? Like, do you feel any different?
I want it over and done with.
Yeah, that's how I feel.
I think everybody's
And
at
I'd
this
rather
point.
have the antigen antibody test to know if I've been exposed at some point.
That would be helpful, but I'm pretty sure that's very expensive for everybody if they get that.
Yes.
So, also another question: how do you feel about them opening visitations?
Yeah, these people have not seen family in a long time. As long as all the social distancing and as everything is followed, it shouldn't be a problem.
Well, thank you very much, Chris.
Thank you.
That's Mama Chris, y'all.
Mama Krista.
But so, how do you feel about the visitation?
I think if same way as Chris said, if we're going in and out every day and we're going to grocery stores, malls, shopping, and doing whatever, we're going to dog parks.
Right. We're also risking exposure.
Yeah, we're also doing it. So when we come in here, we're also risking them who are 80, 90, maybe 100. We're risking them by we're coming to them, and we're not 6 feet apart when we're taking care of them, training them, putting their clothes on. So. It's a 50-50 shot at this point.
That's right. Well, thank you very much, Kendra. And you have a nice day, because I see it's lunchtime.
Yes, I noticed.
Let me get out y'all way.
Right. It's about the same. As long as you take the proper precautions, wash your hands, stay sanitized and clean, I'm pretty sure you should be okay. Hopefully.
Hopefully. How do you feel?
Mine is the same. Because I know procedures I take, I'm very cautious. And my kids don't go nowhere. I stay in the house. I work at home. That's it. So mine's about the same.
Okay. So how do you two feel about the visitation that we're supposed to be having on the 20th? I mean, even though they're not coming inside, just the fact of, visitation is starting. And even though I know it's going to be wonderful for the residents because they haven't seen family in a long time, how do you feel about that as far as exposure, even though we're all exposed somehow in some way because we don't live here?
Right. Well, if you do it, you got to take the right precautions to make sure that they safe and that the parents safe and that we still safe, because we got to deal with them 24/7.
Right.
So it's hopefully if they do it, they take the proper precautions to make sure everybody's safe.
I agree with it, and then mostly I don't agree with it. I agree because I know they need to see their family, but then I don't agree with it a lot more because they open up everything. And since they open up everything, it's like the corona has spread it a lot more.
Mm-hmm.
So by them not taking their precautions and they coming here, they can spread it here.
Yeah. They said is that it's only going to be our visit. They can only be no more than 2 visitors. They have to stay 6 feet apart. They cannot touch. Everybody got to wear a mask, and they have to make an appointment. So they do. So they are having. They do have the guidelines set in place. It's just the fact of everybody following the rules.
Exactly.